Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday. I really enjoyed my holiday. I really did. I took some time off to be with my family. I did some shopping, a little bit of shopping, not a lot, but just really had some time to rest and really not think about anything. I don't know if you guys enjoy the Hallmark movies, but I am a Hallmark Christmas movie buff, and I kind of flip the channel back and forth between Hallmark and Lifetime and whatever else. Any Christmas movie I could find, Freeform, anything, I just really enjoy myself. So I hope and pray that everyone is well and you guys had an amazing time with your families as well. I'm so glad that this year, some of the COVID restrictions were lifted and we were able to a lot of us were able to travel and go out and spend time with family members and reconnect. So I just pray it was a joyous time for you as well it was for me. And so welcome to Monday afternoon Coach's Corner with Coach Mo. For those of you that are brand new to the community, welcome. I am Bernice Oliver, affectionately known as Coach Mo. Queen Quiet Storm. I am the calm to your agency chaos. And so we just wrapped a 4-week business boot camp training called Tactical Tuesdays with Coach Mo, where I were working with 20 other women of your business besties or your colleagues to really help them build great momentum to finish this year really strong, but not just for the end of the year. We really worked on being strategic and intentional about what our goals are and how we were going to achieve those for 2022. But I thought I'd come on this afternoon and just share some things with you that I was thinking about over the weekend. I found this really great article, and it was about 10 things that you really need to do and think about to really finish the year strong. But not only that, but really prepare yourself to go into 2022 with grace and ease and a killer strategy to really build and grow your business. And so I hope you have your pen and paper ready. You know how I am. I want to make sure that these are things that you can take and apply to your life immediately. So I don't want you to miss it. Do me a favor, go ahead, click that share button, invite your business besties over to come on and jump on with this because they don't want to miss this juicy content that I want to share. But not only that, you really want to make sure that you're not the only one. You want to kind of pull some of your other people along to be sure that they are positioned to win and really finish out this year. I mean, kill it, guys. I want y'all to kill it. And then 2022, have an amazing jump start to 2022 so that we all can build those thriving and profitable businesses that I know we all desire. And so I promise you're not going to regret listening to this training today. So let's jump right into it. So number one, I highly recommend that you conduct a life audit. And what do I mean by that? If you're thinking, well, Coach Mo, what the heck is a life audit? I want you to think about, where you've been this past year as it relates to emotionally, financially, spiritually, intellectually. We have had a tough almost 24 months, you guys. And so it's been really hard. And so I want you to think about, what were some of the things that you were able to accomplish? How did you perform? Did you set some goals in those specific areas? Did you achieve those goals? Are these going to be goals that you want to take over into 2022 with you? Or are you looking to revamp those goals? But that's number one. I really want you to think about doing a life audit. Don't wait on this. I want you to do this before the end of the year. So conducting a life audit, that's number one. Number two, reviewing your business goals, right? Because this is all about where you wanted your own insurance business to be. Now, I don't care, what type of business you're in. You should always be reviewing your goals, I think, on a monthly basis, but certainly you should be doing it on a quarterly basis. And I know you certainly should be doing it on an annual basis as well. And so I want you to begin to be thinking about, what were those goals that we really set for yourselves come 2021? And then how are you going to transition and pivot over into 2022? So I want you to think about that. All right. So number three, I want you to go back and revisit the tools that you use, in terms of systems and processes, and identify those that really worked and those that didn't work. Either do it or dump it, right? And so I want you to think about what was really impactful for you over the last 12 months, just the last 12 months. What were those things that you really invested in that really made it a difference for you? Whether it was you going in and buying new software for your business, maybe it was a new CRM system, maybe you hired a new coach or mentor, maybe you joined a mastermind group, maybe you took some training courses, whatever it looks like for you. I want you to think about what tools you were using to help you get where you wanted to be, and whether or not those tools were really impactful for you, and whether or not you're going to reinvest in those tools again come 2022. And if not, what are you going to use to replace those tools? All right, so that's number 3, revisit your tools. Now, number 4 is you're going to do a calendar look back. And so, this always just blows my mind, but going back and really thinking about the highlights of your year. Because I think sometimes we get so caught up into, oh my gosh, I got to make numbers. Oh my gosh, I'm not hitting production goals. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough staff. It just goes on and on and on. And we never really take a break, take a breath, right? To think about and really celebrate and enjoy and look back over the highlights of your calendar and think about, look at all those things that I have accomplished. Look at all the things that I was able to achieve over these past 12 months, right? So that's number 4. I want you to really go back and review your calendar and look back and look at all those highlights and things that you were able to accomplish. All right. And then number 5, I want you to celebrate those really small victories and celebrate those big victories. What did you just knock it out of the park? Let me say this. We're all human and we all need to feel joy. I want to feel joy every day that I wake up every morning. That's one of my mantras is I will feel joy today. The minute I open my eyes, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And so what are you going to do to celebrate your victories? Just take a moment, pat yourself on the back and really appreciate, how much patience and energy that we all have invested, but more particularly you've invested and ensured that you made it through. Sis, this has been rough. Listen to me, it has been rough. And so you deserve a pat on the back. How are you going to celebrate yourself? Is it a massage? Is it a manicure, pedicure? Maybe it's going to go out and buy yourself a new wardrobe or a new couple of, new sweaters. Maybe you'll take yourself out to a fancy dinner. But I want you to really invest in yourself to celebrate those victories that you have accomplished over these past 12 months. All right. So number 6, making that SMART goal list for 2022. Now, I know you all know what SMART goals are: specific, measurable, achievable, results driven, and time bound. So you want to think about, I know you have some big, I call them big big, hairy, audacious goals that you really want to accomplish for 2022. All right, I want you to write those down, but I also want you to do that little, what I call a sniff test. Does it pass the sniff test? Is it a SMART goal? Is it going to be specific? Is it measurable? Is it achievable? And is it time bound? Because let me tell you this, if you don't have a deadline or some sort of benchmark in place for your goals, then it's just a wish. That's all it is. And so going into this new year and you want to create your list, I want you to think about, really how you're going to be very specific and intentional about achieving those goals. So that's number 6, making a SMART goal list for 2022. All right, number 7. And this one is a biggie, so you want to put a little star next to number 7. You really want to be able to pivot. Be ready to pivot at any time. If there's nothing that we've all learned over these past 24 months is that nothing remains the same. And we all, excuse me, I need to get a drink of water. Excuse me. We all have to be ready to pivot. What I call tuck and roll, right? You have to roll with the punches. And so as you're thinking about your life goals and you're thinking about your business goals, I want you to think in terms of, flexibility. What am I going to do to pivot? How am I going to adapt to any of the unexpected changes that are going to occur? It's not if it's going to occur, it's definitely when it occurs. How are you going to pivot? what is your plan and what strategy do you have in place so that you're ready to pivot and you don't lose as much traction as maybe you've had in the past. So that's number 7. How are you going to pivot? Number 8, get in a sweat. I think, we all feel amazing and feel great when we're working out. Gosh, I think it's my allergies, you guys. I don't know. But anyway, I really, really want to encourage all of you, and I'm talking to myself, Coach Mo, to break out a sweat, jump into some sort of workout routine the rest of the year. It's only 4 or 5 more weeks, a little over 5 weeks, excuse me, a little over 4 weeks that we have left in the year. And so commit to yourself to doing a workout every day. I made that commitment to myself last week. And I was just like, even if I'm going to do 15 minutes on my bike and do another 10-minute walk and another 10-minute walk, those minutes add up. But I've committed to investing in sweat equity into my health, and I recommend you do the same. So that's number 8. I recommend that you figure out a way to sweat every day. All right, number 9, cleaning out your closet. And I believe you really should be cleaning out your physical closets, but you may also want to think about your spiritual closet. We'll talk about that later. But thinking about those things that no longer serve you, that you really need to let go of and really release with love out into the universe so that then you can now receive the abundance that you're really looking for, that goodness into your life. So that's your spiritual closet, but also your physical closet. Y'all, you guys, you are not going to wear those clothes anymore. Get rid of them. I recently had to have surgery on my knee in June, and so I can't wear my stiletto heels anymore. That's a thing of the past. And so they were just there collecting dust, and so I sold a lot, and I'm gonna, I'm going to donate a lot away, but I'm removing all of that clutter and all of that energy, that dead energy, out of my life. So I do recommend that you think about cleaning your closet. Oh, one more thing that I really highly recommend. Also, you want to clean out your digital closet as well. And so, going into your computer and getting out, deleting all those things that no longer serve you. Some of us need to unsubscribe to some magazines and from some newsletters. Maybe we need to get out of certain groups on Facebook that no longer are in alignment with who we are. Think about all of those things that need to be let go. Purging those old files and organizing your Google Drive or your Dropbox, whatever it is, and organizing your desktop. Ma'am, sis, lady, you got too much stuff on your desktop. Get rid of it, or either organize it into some really great, chronological folders on your desktop, so your entire desktop is not cluttered. Same thing with your Dropbox or your Google Drive. Go in and get rid of all that stuff and really start so that you're ready to start fresh for next year. And then number 10, I'm going to give you a bonus. Number 10 is I highly recommend that you think about how you can express love for yourself and for those people that are very important in your life. You guys, if this whole pandemic hasn't taught me anything, it's the importance of taking care of myself and also letting the people I love know that I love them. Give it, you guys have all heard the old saying, give the people you love their roses when they can still smell them. And so I want you to commit for the rest of the year that you're going to love on yourself as hard as you can, but you're also going to love on those people that are important to you as hard as you can as well. Don't just bake one loaf of bread for yourself, bake it for a full community. I think it's time that we all give just a little bit more love, a little bit more empathy, a little bit more compassion to our fellow man, to our loved ones, but also to ourselves. And so that's it for today, you guys. I hope you found this training to be helpful for you. And I want to hear about which of these, I hope you're going to do all 10, but which of these are you going to work on over the next, 4 or 5 weeks so that you can really, really finish 2021 strong and go right into 2021 and kill it. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for this afternoon's Coach's Corner with Coach Mo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make it an amazing day. Oh, do me a favor. Don't forget to go ahead, hit that like button, number one. But secondly, sharing this video with your colleague or your business bestie so that they don't miss out on this great training as well. And then finally, you guys, we have scheduled our insurance coach incubator informational meeting, and it is going to be, hold on, we just scheduled that with our clients with my team this morning, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So hold on just a moment. So we will be hosting our informational session on December the 8th. That's next Wednesday, December the 8th, and it is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is December the 8th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, you guys, so stay tuned to your inbox. We're going to send out an announcement for that, as well as stay tuned to the community, and we will be posting a link for you to register to RSVP to attend our Insurance Coach Incubator. All right, that's it for today. Make it an amazing Monday. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Until then.